In this tutorial, we're going to talk about hiding, unhiding, and inserting and deleting columns and rows.
There may be times in Excel where you have a lot of data and you only want to view a certain portion of the data, or you'd like to save something so that certain people aren't seeing specific data. In this case, you'd like to hide a column, or then you'll need to know how to unhide them for your future reference. So to hide columns, you need to select one or more columns, and then right-click on the column header and simply select the Hide option from the menu that pops up. You'll notice then that a double line between the two columns will indicate that you have a hidden column. To unhide, it's a little bit trickier, but it's pretty much the same thing. Now you need to select the adjacent columns. So if we've hidden column C, we need to highlight B through D. Notice the double arrow is where C would have been located. Now we right-click the selected columns and then click on the Unhide option. You can also double-click between the double line of the column that we've hidden, but sometimes that's a little tricky and some people aren't as comfortable with that option. So that's how you hide or unhide columns. You can do the same thing with rows. Simply highlight the row you'd like to hide, right-click, and click Hide. You'll notice the same thing as we did before between the columns. Now there is a thicker line between the rows. To unhide the row that was hidden, click and drag the adjacent rows to highlight both of those rows with the hidden row in between, and then right-click and choose Unhide. And now all rows are visible. Practice this on your own because I know that hiding and unhiding really does come in handy.
There are quite a few ways to organize worksheets. Right now we're going to talk about inserting a column or deleting a column or row. Let's say in this example we have something that is alphabetically a company name in the middle of this list. We'd like to insert a row. To insert a row, we're going to select the row number. You can go to the Home tab, select Insert, and then Insert Sheet Rows. Or you can right-click the selected row and then select Insert. A new row will be inserted above the selected row. Now we can use that empty row to enter our data that now becomes alphabetically in the list. We'll talk about sorting lists later, but this is just to show how to insert a row. To delete a row, say we don't want this empty row now, you can do the same thing. We'll click on the Home tab, click on Delete, and then choose Delete Sheet Rows. Or you may right-click the selected row and then select Delete. Now let's say we decide to enter maybe another name column in between the industry and the Q1 sales. To insert a column, we're going to select the letter at the top of the column. On the Home tab, select Insert and then choose Insert Sheet Columns. Or, as we did before, you may right-click the top of the column and then select Insert. Excel will insert the new column to the left of the column that you selected. To delete, select the column that you'd like to delete. On the Home tab, choose Delete, and then Delete Sheet Columns. Or right-click the top column, and then select Delete.
If you learned from this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more training, tips, and tricks. If you have other questions, simply go ask Debbie in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.